This is the second part of the principle of Dale Carnegie. There's about 30. This is the middle part, which is between 10 to 21. And this is all about how to win people to your way of thinking. Number 10. The only way to get rid of an argument is to avoid it. So let's not argue and just avoid arguments that are not needed in our conversations. Very simple, but very also effective. Number 11. Show respect for the other person's opinions and never say you're wrong. This usually happens when you're talking to a dear friend or a partner that you love. So, if we say that you are wrong, beginning of the conversation, and let's say they are wrong, it's not going to work. The conversation is going to go south. But if we understand and we agree, the conversation will be understood. And then you get to unfold and understand each other. Hopefully that made sense. That's number 11. Number 12. If you are wrong, admit it quickly and empathetically. Really, if you're wrong, just say it right away. Don't take like a day, 24 hours. Just say you're wrong. Lower that goddamn ego and just say you're wrong. Because it works. Because then you're forgiven. Number 13 that we're going into is begin in a friendly way. There's a lot of people that I see in conversations that come in an ego way. They bring their ego with them, right? And we don't want to do that. We want to come in a friendly way based on you. So hopefully that made sense, but it has helped me a lot. We do it sometimes out of nowhere, but the more we're aware of doing it, it will help us build better relationships. Number 14. Get the other person saying yes, yes, immediately. What does that even mean? Let's unfold it. So, by letting the other person saying yes, I agree, that means whatever you're saying basically it relates to them and relates to their goals and where they're going. We might have different visions and purposes, but we understand each other, and yes, we're going to the same direction. That's by letting the other person saying yes, yes, immediately. Number 15. Let the other person do a great deal of the talking. So that means going back to listening. By us getting to get the other person to do more of the deal of the talking, it's gonna really open up and build a deeper relationship. When they ask you, tell me more about you, that's when you talk about yourself and explain that. But in the beginning, always, when you want a really deep connection, let the other person speak. Give them the chance. Give them the stage, I would say. And that's really important in building relationships. Number 16. Let the other person feel that their idea is his or hers. Sometimes, that's my idea. But no, it's okay. Let them take the idea. Let them win the conversation. The more you do that, the more they will love you, because now we're actually helping them, not just, it's my idea, I'm the winner, that's it. Really simple, but very effective. Number 17, try honestly to see things from the other person's point of view. Now, I said this before, but let's really unfold this, because honestly, when we see things from the other person's point of view and really understand it, that's where we have a breakthrough of understanding that relationship or the person and not fighting it. So really coming back to listening. Just a different point. Number 18. Be sympathetic with the other person's ideas and desires. Really, be sympathetic with the other person's ideas and desires. There's not much, it is what it is. So we want to have more sympathy. Okay? It's really that simple on number 18. Number 19. Appeal to the nobler motives. What does that mean? That means it's getting them to think of other people and not just themselves in a way that benefits you. We gotta help people to get to think of other people, not just themselves, because that's where the ego comes in. That's where jealousy, all that other stuff. So appeal to the nobler motives. That's number 19. Number 20. Dramatize your ideas. We live in the days of showmanship. What does that mean? We have to add, when we tell our stories, when we explain something, It's not enough, because Dale Carnegie said this. According to Dale Carnegie, we live in the days of showmanship. It's not enough to tell the why or just your idea just as is, but we have to use flair. And that's what we want to do in our conversation. Dramatize. Dramatize your ideas, basically. Make it fun, depending, of course, on the other side of the person, if that's not too much on the side. So that's more on awareness. So that's number 20. Last one on this topic is number 21, which is basically throw down a challenge. People are not challenged enough, and when you challenge them, they will love you. So challenge people, because we need more challenge. We need to challenge other people to do better, to get better, to think different, not to sit in the box, to get out of the box, to find a way to grow. Because without growth, without no progression, without none of these things, we're just gonna be like just there. And that's it, basically, for these principles from number 10 to 21. And this is based on how to win people to your way of thinking. And that's it on this topic. And we'll go and continue the next segment of Dale Carnegie's principles in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, comment below and I'll come back to you with answers. And if you want to watch the next segment, just don't forget, the link is right here or in the comments below with the next patch of principles. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.